Welcome. Today we're making a beautiful strawberry Raffaello tiramisu, a light, creamy, no-bake dessert. Let's begin. First, we'll prepare the strawberry soaking syrup. I have 350 grams of fresh strawberries, and I'm blending them directly in the saucepan where the syrup will be cooked. Blending them in the same pan saves time and keeps every bit of the fruit. Blend until the mixture is completely smooth with no large pieces remaining. Now place the saucepan over medium heat. As the strawberry puree begins to warm, add 70 grams of sugar. Stir gently until the sugar has completely dissolved. Bring the mixture to a gentle boil, then let it simmer for about 1 minute. This short cooking time enhances the strawberry flavor while keeping it fresh and vibrant. While the syrup cools, let's prepare the cream. Into a large mixing bowl, add 500 grams of Philadelphia cream cheese and 150 milliliters of condensed milk. Beat them together until the mixture becomes silky, smooth, creamy, and free of any lumps. In a separate bowl, pour in 300 milliliters of double cream. Whip it until it reaches soft peaks. At this stage, add a splash of vanilla extract, then continue whipping until the cream becomes light, fluffy, and holds its shape. Be careful not to over-whip, as the cream should stay smooth and airy. Now gently fold the whipped Philadelphia mixture into the whipped cream using a spatula. Use slow folding motions, lifting the mixture from the bottom and turning it over instead of stirring vigorously. This keeps as much air as possible inside the cream, giving the finished dessert its wonderfully light texture. Next, I'm adding 50 grams of desiccated coconut. Continue folding until everything is perfectly combined and no streaks remain. Now it's time to assemble the cake. For the entire dessert, we'll need 50 sponge fingers. Line a serving board with parchment paper, then arrange 8 sponge fingers in a straight row, placing them lengthwise in front of you. This creates the base of our first layer and helps keep everything neat during assembly. Here comes one of my favorite parts. Transfer the cream into a piping bag without a nozzle. Hold the bag at a slight angle and apply even pressure while moving your hand gently from side to side in a smooth wave motion. Now let's add even more strawberry flavor. Using kitchen tongs, quickly dip each sponge finger into the cooled strawberry syrup. Arrange another 8 soaked sponge fingers directly on top of the cream, following exactly the same pattern as the first layer. Keeping the rows straight helps the cake stay stable and gives beautiful slices later. Pipe another generous layer of cream over the soaked biscuits, once again creating smooth, even waves from one side to the other. Try to cover every biscuit completely so each layer blends together perfectly after chilling. Repeat the process once more. Dip another 8 sponge fingers into the strawberry syrup and arrange them neatly over the cream, just like before. Building the cake in even layers creates the perfect balance of cream, strawberries, and delicate biscuits in every slice. Finish this layer with another smooth blanket of cream, spreading it evenly all the way to the edges. Now it's time to create the signature outer wall of the cake. Stand the sponge fingers upright around the entire edge of the dessert. Arrange them closely together, placing 8 biscuits along each long side and 5 along each short side. These vertical biscuits create a beautiful decorative border while also helping the cake hold its shape securely. Take your time during this step, making sure each biscuit is standing straight and touching the next one. This small detail gives the finished dessert a professional bakery-style appearance. To secure everything in place, gently tie a ribbon around the outside of the cake. The ribbon keeps the biscuits firmly together while the dessert chills and also gives it an elegant presentation. Now pipe one final generous layer of cream across the top. Create soft waves and smooth peaks, filling the entire surface evenly. This final layer makes the perfect base for the decoration. Finally, decorate the cake with fresh strawberry halves, arranging them evenly across the top. Finish with a generous sprinkle of desiccated coconut, giving the dessert its signature Raffaello-inspired look and a delicate coconut aroma. Place the cake in the refrigerator for several hours, or preferably overnight. This allows the sponge fingers to soften, the flavors to blend beautifully, and the cream to set into a perfectly sliceable texture. The result is an incredibly creamy strawberry Raffaello tiramisu